Hey guys, we're back with looking at some more of my profitable divines. Today's divine focus will be my Egyptian divines, starting with my divine horse Thoth. He was the very first Egyptian divine that I got back in 2016, so almost 2 years now. Now, each day when your Egyptian divine horse wakes up, aside from the Egyptian divine Isis, she is the one that does not have this option. You will find this scratch card that contains a treasure chest on its page. You scratch off this treasure chest and it will reveal one of three prizes. And we're going to take a look down at his bonus tab information to see what prizes he can offer me. Thoth is one of the Egyptian horses. He will offer you one treasure when he wakes up each day. By scratching the treasure chest, you have a chance to win one Hermes wing staff, aging points, or skill points you can assign as desired to any of those skills. This horse cannot be sold. Now, unfortunately, skill points, this is one of the three prizes that I'm pretty sure all the Egyptian divines have. I know all three of my Egyptian divines offer skill points as one of these three prizes. Also, unfortunately, the skill points are offered the most. I can almost guarantee, I will not be surprised that when I scratch off this treasure chest, it will contain skill points. This is just the most frequently offered prize that you're going to get. My Egyptian divines have so many skill points stocked up. Oh my gosh, he has over 1,000 skill points because I don't bother entering him into competitions. And if I want to, I can assign these to like whichever of these skills that I want to. This middle item right here for Thoth in particular is aging points. He drops these less often than the skill points, but more often than their Meswing staff. And this top item, this is like the big ticket item for his. It's the staff, and he drops this very infrequently. I will say that for mine in particular, he keeps to a fairly consistent drop rate, as infrequent as it is, but for the most part, he's always dropped it for me about once every other month. This is his history for 2017. He gave me the staff on February 28th. I think it was April 29th, a couple days within that range, June 11th, August 3rd, September 28th, and November 19th. So I'm kind of guessing that it's been about 2 months now. So probably around like January 19th or the 20th, he should hopefully drop me another Hermes wing staff. And the staff was the whole reason why I wanted to get this horse, because you can buy a Nyx pack with that. That is a 6-pass item. That means that this item itself, the staff, is potentially worth 6 passes. Typically, how I use it, if I don't use it on a Nyx pack, is that I will either buy Titans Challenges or Golden Fleeces for an event, or if there is a divine in that item. I won't use that on anything else other than the Nyx pack, Titans Challenges, or Golden Fleece. I just don't think that it's worth it for any other item. I don't even use it for Horns of Plenty when there's contests that have like divine in a Horn of Plenty or the pinatas, just because usually I have the Horns of Plenty I need from Xanthos Strokes alone. So that's how I use my Hermes Wing staffs, and that's why I got Thoth. I actually got him in the 2016 mazes. It was earlier in that year. It was the February 2016 mazes. He cost me a lot because the mazes were set up a bit different then. You had to get to level 3 on Titans Challenges for the special offer if there were treats in the Titans Challenges. And you could only find those treats on levels 3 and above. And unfortunately, I failed like half the Titans Challenges, meaning that I didn't even make it to level 3. And in all, this horse ended up costing me 21 Titans Challenges, which came out to something like 26 passes, 120 diamonds, and 2 Titans Challenges from inventory. But this item itself is worth it, I think, because mine does keep to this every other month drop rate pretty much consistently. He is definitely worth it. I can't guarantee that if you were to get this divine, he would keep to the same drop rate, because I don't think, from what I've heard from other players, not everybody has had the same experience with their Thoth as mine, but I really like him for his drop rate. If you can get him for a good price, I definitely recommend that you go for him, because this is a boon to have. You can totally help yourself to get other divines with this Hermes Wing staff. It's a really nice item. All right, let's go ahead, stop blathering, and we're going to click and see what he gives me. He gives me skill points. Why am I not surprised? Now, in terms of the skill points, I don't think I've ever received more than 15 skill points on a single day, but I honestly don't pay attention to how many skill points he gives me. For the aging points, I've gotten between no more than 15. I think I've gotten 5 at a time. I've gotten 15 at a time, maybe like 2 aging points at a time. I don't really pay attention to that either. I'm just happy to see aging points instead of skill points. So he is a good divine to have. He'll probably be expensive just because this Hermes Wing staff is a very profitable item. But if you can get him for a good price, I definitely recommend it because he is a very profitable divine. Let's take a look at my next one. This is Osiris. I've got him the same year that I got Thoth. I got him in May of 2016. I actually bought him from the reserve sales that year. It was just a weekend reserve sale offer. It wasn't like the festivities and the Great Challenge. I logged in on like a Friday, saw that Osiris was available for five passes. I wish for 20 passes. I scraped together the passes and I bought him. And we'll look at his gifts because his gifts was the reason why I decided to buy him. Now, if we look at his description, it's the same description. We'll just take a look at his prizes because they differ from Thoth. He offers either 1 diamond, Equus, or again, skill points you can assign as desired to any of his skills. Again, like Thoth, this middle item will drop more frequently than the top item, but less frequently than the skill points. Whenever he gives me Equus, I can tell you for sure he has only ever given me 100. Never any more, never any less. Just 100 Equus anytime he gives me Equus. The 1 diamond is literally just 1 diamond, no more, no less. It literally says 1 diamond. I will say for my Osiris, though, he keeps to a pretty much regular drop rate of 1 diamond a week. I think there was 1 month where he went 2 weeks or something without giving me a diamond. So I'm not sure if he's supposed to keep to 1 diamond a week or if mine's just lucky, or maybe I forgot to put him to bed or something a couple days and that's why he went 2 weeks without giving me a diamond. But otherwise, for the most part, he keeps to 1 diamond a week, which I think is pretty good. It probably doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have lots of other diamond dropping divines, this adds up. So I think he was totally worth it. I guess 1 diamond a week will take a while to pay back considering I got him for 20 passes, but like I said, it adds up with the other divines that I have. Let's see what he's going to give me, although it's probably going to be skill points. Oh, so today was the day he gave me a diamond, and that right there like literally shows that he gave me a diamond, and it should also show right here in his history that he gave me a diamond. So again, good divine to have. You actually would have just missed him because he was just recently offered in the Golden Fleece this past weekend. So who knows when he will be back again. Now, the third and final Egyptian divine I have is Sekhmet. Like Thoth, I got her in a maze event. This was in like the August 2016 mazes. Thankfully, they made like a ton of changes to that maze event, and I got her for way, way cheaper than I did Thoth. It was so much easier to get her. They changed the luck item offer and the Titans challenges to where you could get treats on all levels of the Titans challenges. Even when you get kicked off, you didn't have to get to level 3 and claim your gifts on like level 3 and upward. So even if you got kicked off, you get treats for your troubles. And I only had to open 11 Titans challenges to get this horse. And I had like 120 diamonds, 4 passes, and 3 Titans challenges to use. That's what I used. So 4 passes was all the passes I spent. Everything else was just Titan challenges from inventory and diamonds. That's why I really love my diamonds. Let's take a look at her prizes and I'll explain why I wanted to get this horse. Her big ticket item is a Themis' scale, and I'll get to that in a second, why I absolutely love this item. Her middle item is mashes, and then of course, like the other 2, skill points you can assign as desired. The mashes, I think I've gotten like either groups of 5, 10, or 15 mashes maybe. I'm not quite sure on that. Don't quote me, because again, like with the other 2 divines, I'm just happy to see mashes as opposed to skill points. I don't really care how many I get. Now, the reason why I got her was, like I said, this Themis' scale. That's why I wanted to get her when I saw that, oh my gosh, this divine offers a Themis' scale. And how I use it is always in conjunction with the Nyx pack, because the way that a Themis' scale works is that you offer up one item that you have, and you will get an item or items of the same pass value in return. So because I use a Nyx pack with it, I could either get 6 1-pass items or like 3 2-pass items. However you want to do that you get like 6 passes worth of items in return. You can't mix and match items, which means that you can't get like 3 horns of plenty and 3 golden apples in return. You'd either have to get 6 golden apples or 6 horns of plenty in return. How I usually use this is, again, like Thoth to help me get other divines. I use this Themis' scale to help me complete contests, which either means I will offer up a Nyx pack to get 6 horns of plenty, like if I want to finish the pinatas or if there's a divine in horns of plenty, or like the mazes, I can offer up the Nyx pack to get 3 Titans challenges. I'm planning on doing that during the mazes that are coming up, hopefully this week, depending on when this video is uploaded, but I've got some Nyx packs and some Themis' scales I'm going to use to help me get some Titans challenges to finish that. Or I could get 3 golden fleeces if there's like a divine and golden fleeces once in a blue moon. So this is like very rarely. I might use it to get some golden apples if I'm like in dire need of some way to get golden apples, because I don't have any other way to get the golden apples. But for the most part, this divine, or this item rather, helps me to get other divines. She's helped me finish other events. Kind of like Thoth, she also keeps to a once every other month drop rate. She's much more consistent in terms of the day. Like if you look at all these dates from 2017, it's almost like the same day. So she dropped the scales on February 27th, then April 29th, June 29th, August 28th, October 20th, December 19th, and because the last drop was on December 19th, I probably won't see the next Themis' scale until February then. I guess the only downfall with this particular horse, because I do use it in conjunction with the Nyx pack, this Themis' scale, I really need to get my hands on a Balios so I can get a free Nyx pack every month, because right now sometimes I have to sit on these scales for a while until I can win a Nyx pack in an event, or if I can somehow get one in the exchanges or something. That's like the only downfall, but otherwise, again, like Thoth, if you can get her for a good price, I really recommend that you try and get her. And since Horse is re-releasing the Egyptians, I don't think we have seen her re-released just yet. So if you want this horse, keep an eye out for, like Thoth again, I can't guarantee that yours will keep to this once every other month drop rate, but for mine, the 2 years that I've had her, she's kept to it very consistently. Let's see what she gives me today. Skill points. Yay. I kind of figured that was going to happen. But anyway, that is all for my Egyptian divines. The 3 that I have, I really like them. I do not at all regret that I got them. I think I got them, except for Thoth, he was a bit expensive. But otherwise, these other 2, I got them for a really good price. And definitely over time, they're going to return me on my investment. I think, well, Sekhmet, just because I only had to open like 11 times challenges, she's definitely already paid me back in the 2 years that I have her. So if you can get these divines, I definitely recommend trying for it, and hopefully yours keeps to a lucky drop like mine does as well. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.